And I need people around me that know what it's like to struggle, know what it's like to push hard, to have big goals and maybe not ever hit them, but you get closer and closer. It's like, I'm gonna set big goals, but you better believe when I hit 8 million, it's no longer gonna be a 10 million goal. It's gonna be bigger because I know I'm close to it. I'm never gonna rest on my laurels. It's gonna be the next thing above that.
Matt Mintun.
That's me.
New member of the club. You've been here almost a whole week. And I'm like, dude, I got to get you on the podcast. As soon as I got an opportunity to meet you, like you stood out, I was like, there's somebody that I want in the universe here. And I'm so glad that you came back and joined us for Breakthrough in Eggs.
Yeah.
Our little event we had last week. And if you haven't been to Breakthrough in Eggs, it's 2 hours. We do this once a month. It's actually, yes, there are some breakthroughs, and we have eggs, sausage and eggs, and biscuits, but
don't forget the bacon.
Don't forget the bacon. Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, welcome. So who is Matt?
Oh man. Well, I'm still trying to figure that out, but I am so thankful for you and for this club. I've been looking for my people for a long time, and I've been building my business over the last few years, actually like 13 years.
It's added up, hasn't it?
It has added up. It's kind of wild. And I've never really found people who understood me. In fact, that's been my whole life. I haven't really found people that understood me. I'm weird, I'm different.
Aren't we all? To me, it's like that's the entrepreneur story in and of itself. We never fit in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but there are, plenty of people that resonate with that statement. So yeah.
Oh yeah. And I love what you stand for. Love. You bring it up every single time I've only been here twice, but you brought it up all two times. And it's just so fulfilling. And I love that. And I feel like that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for love. Because when you get around entrepreneurs, most of them, and I know this is kind of generalizing, they're all in it for the money, the cars, the women, or whatever. I already got my beautiful, wonderful wife. I have 2 kids. I'm kind of over that. Kind of over the materialistic.
You mean the Lambo in the background doesn't work for you anymore?
Well, I'm still working up towards the McLaren. That's still my visualization, but I want it to be so stupid easy that it just happens.
Yeah.
Not trying so hard to get it. And I just feel that here. So who's Matt? I'm just a guy full of love, full of appreciation, full of weirdness, full of, just openness and appreciation and just respect for so many different people. And I'm just trying to find more people I can resonate with because I haven't found many. I haven't tried to find many, let's be real.
Well, when you started your business in 2014?
Yes.
And tell me the business.
Yeah, so it started out as a marketing business and then digital marketing, and then I sort of hated digital marketing. That's kind of where I got my start, like digital marketing, product launches, live launches, email lists, all that stuff. I kind of hated it. And so then I moved to development. I love building things. I love automation. I love just coding. And it really kind of sucks because my mom was always was like a developer.
Well, that's
a
weird.
Coder. But I didn't know it until she passed away. In my mind, she worked at Princess Cruises and ran HRIS, Human Resources Information Systems, and she ran programming teams. But I wouldn't learn until after she passed away that she actually coded.
What?
And it's just it kind of sucks that I didn't get that experience with her, but I feel like it's just in me to do that. So I went from marketing to development, and that took me to a failing business in 2016. That's then when my mom died. And at that point I said, you know what? Like, F it. Like, what's the point? Why am I trying so hard? This business is failing. I ran out of the last moments with my mom. And at that moment I said, you know what? I'm just gonna do what I love. I'm going to develop, I'm going to find just as many clients as I need, and I'm just going to do it. And there's a book by Mark Manson, The Subtle Art of Not Giving an F. And it's exactly how I approached it. I didn't know it at the time. I read that book later on. I was like, that's why it worked. And then that took off. And so, over the years, that business is now Mintun Media. And we are infrastructure first, development first, as well as marketing. So we still do marketing, but we focus entirely on conversion, email marketing, content marketing, the stuff that really changes people's lives, which resonates with my philosophy, as you brought up at Breakthrough in Eggs, which is I want to help people live their best lives. And I can do that through content marketing, or my team can do it through content marketing, email marketing, helping get our clients out there further. And so our main clientele are franchise businesses, multi-location businesses in the service space, facial spas, workout places like bar studios, Pilates, those types of places.
Oh, wow. And so how most of your clients find you?
That's what I'm working on. So it's been referral. It's been just, I meet people. You can see I resonate with them, and I'm good at meeting people, but it's hard for me at the same time. And when I meet with them, I make an impact, and they just keep coming back. They refer people, and that's how we've grown up until this year. But I'm at that point where I need consistent growth. I need to ensure that my team's taken care of. We can grow. We can bring on new clients, and all that jazz. Everything.
Sounds like you're ready for another level.
I am. Oh, big time.
Yeah. What does another level mean for you?
I just want to help more people. Our business philosophy is my philosophy. It's my why. I want to help people live better lives, and they deserve to, right? They deserve to live their best lives. And so in order for me to grow, what does that mean? Well, I can service more clients. I can touch more people's lives the moment I sign one more client, which is what's so incredible about it. And then by that same token, the moment I land more clients for my team, I can pay them more, I can hire more people, which means now I'm affecting their families more directly, which I absolutely love. Like, that's one of my favorite parts, is hearing we're a very winning oriented business. And so, we talk about wins literally every day. Like, that's morning stand up. Hey, what are your wins today? What are your takeaways from training? And it's hardly ever takeaways these days. It's just wins, which I love.
That's great. How many people are on your team?
There's 5 of us, my wife and I, and then 3 employees.
Okay. Are they all local?
They were before I moved.
Yeah. Where'd you move from?
Portland, Oregon.
Why Nashville?
Isn't that funny? Let's see. So I was in Portland, Oregon since 2013, and my wife and I were running Mintun Media there, and it's just hard for businesses. Well, there's two levels to this. I have 2 girls, 7 and 11, and I hate to say it, Portland's weird. I liked the weirdness before. It's a little bit too weird now. I don't want to get political, but it's not okay for what they're allowing.
Yeah.
And so we stepped away from that. We kept hearing about Nashville, Tennessee. There's so much tech growing out there. If you're going to have a tech business, that's where you should grow it. And so my wife, it was her idea. She's like, "Hey, I think Nashville's the place." I said, "Let's go." I didn't even need to be sold. I'm up for the adventure. I want to go. And I felt like it was really good for my girls to just get up and go. Yeah,
that's an age that's good that you can pull that off. Because much longer, you can't pull it off.
It was hard. Our oldest hated us.
I bet.
She was mad. Oh, man. But I knew sometimes you just got to do it. And deep down, like, she's going to be better off long term.
Yeah.
So
now the kind of clients that you attract, are you looking for clients local, or your clients can be anywhere, certainly, right?
They could be anywhere. Yeah, we focus on the United States. We've had them overseas, but for legality purposes, it makes sense to keep them in the U.S.
Do you have any in Nashville yet?
Stuff. No, none in Nashville.
Well, we're about to change that. One of the things that I want to tell everybody in the club, one of the things we're working on is I have a brand called NashvilleBusiness.org. And we're really cultivating a business owner club out of the club, and that's where how you first came into our little world is. I want a bunch of business owners asking each other, "How can I help you?" Who can I introduce you to? Nashville is one of those places where people want to help you be successful. And the way I want to do that is like invite people to our monthly meeting, which is the next one's March 4th. It's from 4 to 6. And it's really designed for business owners to come into a room and say out loud the thing they're struggling with and be okay with speaking it out loud, because there's a lot of people in the room that can help. I mean, you could help a lot of people with their marketing. You know, a lot of people get a bit tongue-tied and twisted about how to grow their business, but it's not as complicated as it needs to be.
No.
And there are people there like yourself that know how to help them.
This was a mastermind, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that was the first event I went to.
Yeah.
And it was, I mean, it changed everything. I sat down, I was like, dang, like this is it.
Yeah, and the way I want, you know, because you're now a member, and one of this, I'm sending this to the members, and I'm saying, listen, if you're a member, I want to partner with you to build the club. This is your club. This is not Robert's club or anyone else's club but yours. And so what does that mean? And it means if we're having an event and you want to really connect with people that you want to do business with, identify all the multi-chain restaurants, studios, doctor's offices, find a list. You have access, you're in marketing. Email them with an invitation. It's like, come as my guest. And so the way we're promoting it, if you were to go and just get a ticket on your own, you're going to pay $50 a person to get in. That's what we charge. But if you, one of our members, want to give away 3 people, 15 spots, and you're bringing people to the club, it's good for the club. Mm-hmm. Gives us exposure, gives us opportunities to recruit members. But I think for you as a member of the club, I want you to build relationships. I want you, because when you start bringing people into the funnel, into this new world of connecting with other people, it's like, oh, hey, there's your real life person. Now we can start talking business. And, it takes a while to get people to warm up and see, the value that you're bringing, and, that you really care about them. You're not just another transactional thing. Yeah. And I can tell that you care a lot about how to grow their business.
Oh yeah, big time. That's actually, you said the perfect words. I can't stand transactional. And that's actually what I was getting in most other, I wouldn't say I've joined clubs, but I've been at meetups, and it's all very transactional. Here's my card. Here's what I help with. And that's not what it's about. I'm looking for that connection. I'm looking for people who are in the trenches doing the hard things, so I could call them and say, dude, what did you do?
Yeah.
And so they can call me and say, dude, what are you doing to do this?
Yeah. Well, how long have you been in Nashville now?
6 months.
So how has it been for you to build your network?
I started 2 weeks ago.
You started 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, like literally. And it wasn't even me who found this event. It was my wife. And somebody reached, I think it was you who reached out.
I did a cold email. Like it was straight up cold. A cold approach. And it's funny, she was like, well, how did you hear about us? And I said, you showed up somehow, and the thing that I'm just want to get across to you. I remember when I first came to town, I knew nobody. Mm-hmm. And it feels like in my heart, I want to hold someone's hand and say, listen, Nashville will be good to you. And how do you be good to Nashville? You just start including other people. There's a lot of people that are sitting in their homes working, sitting in their offices, and maybe they're spinning their wheels. They're going through the motions of their work, but they're not fully loving the way they are working. What I'm trying to figure out is, how do we love what we do with those that we love so we can live in heaven on earth? And that is what I want the club to be. I want everyone to look at it like, all right, I'm going to take ownership of the club. Meaning, you know what? There's not a mastermind on marketing. Maybe that's something that Matt does. Maybe you have something else that you're passionate about. Like, build the community of that and be known for that. I have between 28 and 31 days a month. And every one of those days is an activation piece. And there is an energy that happens when you bring groups of people and you get them to ask deeper questions and you created this little energy, and it's like, all right, oh, there's some energy here. So how do we get these people together to meet, and then the self-organize? Then maybe we're doing a workout in the morning. Maybe we're going to go do a cold plunge in the afternoon. Maybe we're all going to go out into the field and actually go cold calling together, walk into strange businesses with each other and say, here's my card. I have the Music City Work Club down the road. I don't know if you're interested, if you want to do an event or thing to talk about it. I'm here to help. I help people scale and grow their businesses. And you may walk in and say, hey, I help people with marketing. And I noticed when I looked up your Google business page on your Google Places, it needs help, needs some love. Your website could use some love. There's some things we could do right off the bat to really change business. Would you like to change your business?
Yeah.
I think there is an opportunity for us to just learn how to talk to strangers and go into places cold and just say, hello, I'm here.
That's what I need. That's why I'm here. You know, you just nailed it. Like, that's exactly what, my motto this year, I've said it at the 2 events I was at. I want to be comfortable being uncomfortable.
Well,
and be
welcome to the Uncomfortable Club. This is what this is all about.
Yes.
I mean, I want to live up to my biggest potential. Mm-hmm. And I want you to do that. So see, when I see you winning, guess what I get out of that? Dude, that's inspiring.
Oh yeah, then you want to do more.
I want to do more. Yeah. And I get high on other people winning. And really, that is what I want us to embody in the club. And just, this is my declaration to these members, like, get involved. Say something. Yeah. If you see a member event, come, participate. Even the weird things that we do, and we do weird things, you're going to see a lot of, we have sound bowl activations. We've done ecstatic dance. We're going to be doing these experiences in a cold tub and a sauna and these kind of things. What, when you think about the ideal way for you to work, what does working mean for you?
Oh man, it's a hard question, because who I was head to the ground, pounding keyboards is what I call it, just going at it, hoodie on, full hacker mode, and just going. And I could just go. I can go all day, all night. But I don't think that's how I grow. That's how I stay exactly where I am. Yeah. And that's because it's comfortable, it's easy, and that's not so ideal. Yeah, I love that. What gets me to where I need to go, it's actually not being in front of my computer. It's talking to you, it's being here, talking to other people, doing the uncomfortable thing, going to events all over the US, finding more events. That's it. Like, I just need to make those relationships. And that is hard. That's what's hard. But that's when you know you're doing something right, when it's hard.
Yeah, yeah. Is it, is there a feeling you get when you meet, you're so good with people. Like,
that's what I keep hearing.
You keep throwing off this, you throw this impression that maybe you have some imposter thing going, but like, I don't see that. I see that very confident dude.
That's what I keep hearing. I feel like after I went to that first event, and I was jacked for days off of that dude. And I was talking to my wife, I said, I don't think I'm an introvert. And she's like, yeah, well, let me ask you, are you exhausted? And I said, no, I'm freaking jacked. Like, let's go. And she's like, yeah, dude, you're not an introvert. You're just, you think you are. And that's what I realized that day. I realized I've been working from home since 2008.
Wow.
By myself, alone, just figuring it out. And I kind of took on this facade that, oh, you're awkward around people, so you're an introvert. But I think what it really is I think I'm awkward around people, but I realize I just need to be myself, and that's okay. And there's something in here where I want people to like me. I think that's what it is. And I shouldn't, it's not that I shouldn't care. It's I should be me, because I'm going to attract people like me who appreciate me for who I am. And people who don't resonate with that, that's okay. They don't need to follow me. They could follow someone else. We don't need to talk. We could still be like these people over here. We could be homies and we can do whatever. And that's what I figured out 2 weeks ago. I've been thinking I was an introvert for what, 15, I don't even know how many years now.
Well, I've learned the most about myself with other people. Because when I can be with other people going deep and getting and asking deeper questions, getting the root of their story so that I can see the root of my story, so I can see and self-reflect, how am I showing up? Because I can see myself in others. And I think that's really what I hope the club to be for people is these opportunities, like even just simple things like watching a movie together. Like I want to get some profound thought for movies and bring them in here and, watch a movie with, maybe it's Star Wars, but we're watching it from an aspect of Carl Jung and like really looking at the shadow imagery of what the movie actually means and really having deep conversation, pausing it and talking about the different personalities and shadows that show up in our own lives and how it reflects. These are the kind of deep things that I want to, because really, I just interviewed Andrew Daniel and he's got this unbelievable book, Awaken to Your True Self. I've been listening to it on Audible and it's like really good. And it's a lot of like these different layers of ourselves that we're trying to navigate. And I think that is what I'm hoping to bring to the club is like this, we gather so we can grow, but as we're trying to navigate to our truest, biggest potential, right?
Yeah.
Do you have a future goal that you have for your family or your business that you're navigating that you've started to craft?
Yeah, I mean, I write my goals down every single morning. I know exactly what I'm moving towards. And while I'm going to say materialistic things, it's all leading towards the end goal of improving people's lives, helping them live their best lives. But, I have $1 million business right now, and my goal is 10 million in 5 years.
Okay.
And then ultimately, there'll be something next after that. I don't see this agency going past 10 million. I see the next thing. What's the next thing that opens up? It's like, that's the door to something bigger. And that's $100 million thing.
Nice. 100 million. I like where you're thinking. Is there people that you need to meet to help you get there? If you had to identify the who that you need, what would who the who's be?
Someone who's done it. This is the hardest part. This is why I'm so happy to be here, because you're going to have those people for me. Everybody I meet, and I love employees, I love the team, I love my team, but their employee mindset, it's just different.
Yeah.
And I need people around me that know what it's like to struggle, know what it's like to push hard, to have big goals and maybe not ever hit them, but you get closer and closer. It's like, I'm going to set big goals, but you better believe when I hit 8 million, it's no longer going to be a 10 million goal. It's going to be bigger because I know I'm close to it. I'm never going to rest on my laurels. It's going to be the next thing above that. So I'm going to live that life of never hitting my goals because they're just going to keep growing and growing. That's how it's been.
Yeah.
And so I want to meet business owners who've done it, who are maybe at the $2 million point. And I'm like, dude, what did you do? Because I take advice from $20 million business owners and it's different. Like they're way past where I'm at. So they're dealing with way different things. And I want to hear from someone who went from 1 to 2. They're not content. They're ready to hit 5 to 10. Yeah.
Okay. Well, cool. Well, how could someone get a hold of you?
Oh, they can email me, Matt at mintunmedia.com. Website's mintunmedia.com. I'd give my number, but I'm open.
There we go. Matt, thanks for joining me.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you are a budding entrepreneur here in Nashville and you're looking for community, you're looking for a place that's more deep, you're looking for a place that not only can you go work from, build community with, but there's wellness practitioners in the space to help you take your mind and body to a whole nother level. Please visit musiccityworkclub.com and learn how you can be involved in the community, not only as a member and show up and actually a place to work, but actually part of our mastermind that we're going to be building in the month of March, where we gather every quarter as we evolve and grow, and then we meet every month for 3 hours. And we work from a scorecard, we work from an accountability to go all the way. And if you were looking to go all the way, please visit musiccityworkclub.com. Thanks for watching and hope you have a fantastic rest of your week.